Junior number 2, Ezekiel Rodnex. Sophomore number 13, Terrell Bush. Freshman number 15, DC Atkins. Junior number 11, William LeBreau. Junior number 21, Caden Porch. And senior number 25, Gavin Senator. And now it's time for the pickups for each team. We will alternate from one team to another, and we'll start with the Columbia Burbank Coyotes. A 5'10" senior guard, number 4, Drew Perea. And for Lake Roosevelt Raiders, senior number 3, Ivan Alejandre.
Ivan, this is district championship.
Next for the Coyotes, a 6'3" senior guard, number 5, Tristan Fremont. And for Lake Roosevelt, senior number 5, Wyatt Eckberg. Next for the Coyotes, a 6'1" senior guard, number 10, Caden Ross. And for the Raiders, sophomore number 14, Cayman Jordan. For the Coyotes, a 6'4" senior guard,
Quincy.
Scott. And for Lake Roosevelt, a senior number 23, James Hensler.
I had
Finally for the Coyotes, a 6'3" senior forward, number 20, Brandon Leahy. And for Lake Roosevelt, a senior number 24, Champ Louie.
You know, I just broadcast the Lady Okanagan team playing against Tri-Cities Prep, and fortunately Okanagan came up a little short, but they were missing a bunch of players. I really think that the crud that's been going around knocked off some of their starters, and made it more of a challenge for them to be successful today. But they battled, they came awful close, but they just couldn't quite get the win today. But I mentioned I'd forgot my seat. And one of the Okanagan fans heard it online, and he's at home, and his wife very kindly went out into the big parking lot and brought me one, and I so appreciate that. So thank you. This is much nicer than the bleachers, so it's going to help out. All right, we're going to get this thing underway. District championship for the boys. And, LR had it for a second. Okay. Twice. They're going to get 3 shots at it, and they get it. All right, so Columbia gets the first score. Ivan with it. Drives down the edge, puts it over to Cayman. Cayman looks, dribbles around, puts it out to James. Ivan recovers, fires. Ba-boom, people. Ivan puts that one in. All right, Fremont with it. Ross drives out. Ross in the corner for a 3. Ivan with it. Ivan drives around, gets it knocked loose by Scott, but they're going to say it went out from off of Scott. So it'll be LR ball. Wyatt going to inbound. Puts it out, gets it picked off. Almost loses it, actually. Gets recovered by Leahy. Fremont with it. Fremont trying to drive around Ivan. Scott with it. Puts it in. Out to a 3-8 lead. 5-point lead quickly for Columbia Burbank. Ivan bringing it down against Scott. Scott touches it, gives it back to Kamen. Kamen down to Ivan. Ivan dribbles underneath, puts it up. James up and in. Fremont with it. Drives around the edge, loses it. Into Kamen. Wyatt doesn't drop for him. Kamen with the rebound. Doesn't drop for him. Leahy with the rebound. Gives it to Scott. Driving around everybody. Up and in. Ivan with it. Wyatt. Back to Ivan. Up to Champ. I'm going to say he walked with it. Scott to inbound. Puts it into Fremont. Back to Scott. Gets picked off by James. Gives it to Champ. Up to Kamen. Back to Ivan. Drives it in. Puts it up. Doesn't drop. Champ ends up with it. Over to Wyatt. Over to Ivan. Kamen kind of gets set underneath. Champ with it. James. Champ. Ivan. Kamen. Oh, ends up going into. What happened there? Oh, someone must have touched it and went flying out of bounds. Fires a three and sinks it. So Quincy with another three. Gives him 8 points. He has 8 of their points. Ross has their other points. Into Ivan. Champ with it. Over to Ivan. Back to Champ. Wyatt gives it to James. Back to Wyatt. Kamen. Ivan. 8-13. Scott with it. Fremont. Up to Ross. Fremont. So Champ gets called. Let's put them girls I did. Ross with it. Scott with it. Leigh doesn't drop. Keeman gets the rebound. Up to Wyatt. Wyatt patiently waits. Puts it up and in. 10-13. 3:10 left here in the first. Fremont with it. Ross doesn't hit. James with the rebound. Gives it to Kamen. Over to Ivan. Kamen with it. James with it. Oh, it doesn't drop. Ross gives it to Fremont. Up and in. And down to Louis. And doesn't hit. Korea out. There goes Fremont. Doesn't drop. Over to Champ. Back to Wyatt. Oh, Scott blocks it, but he gets to shoot 2. So Wyatt going to the line. So Leahy gets a foul. Wyatt tying his shoe there. Doesn't get the first one to drop. Couch going in. Gets that one. Scott with it. Fremont. Ross. Korea. Fremont. Fremont fires, doesn't drop. We're going to say Couch touched it last. Ivan inbound. 11-15, 1:41 left here in the first. Ivan with it. Over to Kamen. Gets put out of bounds. LR will have an inbound play. Ivan with it. Over to Wyatt. Champ with it. Champ fires a 3. Oh, in and out. James with it. Gets it stolen away. Korea over to Couch. Doesn't get the charge called. Scott with it, going through everybody. Doesn't drop. Couch. James with it. Louis with it. Ivan with it. Going to call him for the foul, so Champ would be going to the line. Pereira. So Pereira. So Ivan at the line. Gets that one. 12-15. Shoemaker coming in. Ivan gets both of them. 13-15. 54 seconds left here in the first. Ross with it. Puts it to Fremont. Over to Ross. Scott gets it stolen away. Jordan with it. Wyatt, nope. Gets knocked away. James had a hand on it, but it ends up in Scott's hands. Fremont to Couch. Doesn't drop. Up to Louis. Up to Wyatt. 13.1, 13-15. Fremont with it. Fremont. Ross, Scott. Scott fires a 3. Doesn't drop as time expires. Into one, 13-15. Oh. Very nice to have a seat, so I can stay here for the next 4 hours. I do so appreciate that. All right. Let's see if we can find out. So, congratulations to Pateras. The Pateras ladies are headed to state. They beat Soap Lake 52-28 to punch their ticket today. So, congratulations, Nannies. Knew you'd do it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So, congratulations. Look forward to seeing you at state. All right, LR to start the second half with the ball. Puts it over to Kamen. Back to Ivan. Over to Wyatt. Kamen. Over to Ivan. Ivan says, all right. Oh, darn it. Jump ball and gets stuck up there. So jump ball will be Columbia Burbank ball. 13-15, 7:41 here in the second. Fremont with it. Puts it into Scott. Scott says, let me see if I can, oh, jeez. Gonna say it's LR ball. All right, Kamen inbounds to Ivan. Ivan over to Wyatt, back to Ivan. James, Wyatt, Ivan. Gets stuffed by Couch. James up and in. Ties it at 15. Scott with it. Fremont. Couch to Shoemaker to Fremont. Over to Shoemaker. Fremont. We got 8 seconds on the shot clock. Fremont into Scott. Scott gives it to Ross. Shot clock violation. Tied at 15, 6:20 left here in the second quarter. Ivan with it. Over to Kamen. Kamen goes around Fremont. Up and in. 17-15. Scott with it. Scott doing everything he can to tie it up, and he does. Tied at 17. Ivan with it. Down to Wyatt. Over to Louie. Louie for a three. Nope. James with it. Let's say he traveled. All right, so Ross and Couch coming out. Leigh and Perea coming back in. Scott saying there's a spot here on the floor where he fell down. All right, Fremont to inbound to Scott. 5:30 left in the first half. Back to Scott. Put in Bush. Perea. They say on the ground, or are they going to say he was shooting? It's on the ground. So James gets the foul. 5:19. Inbounds to Scott. Lay with it. Scott, deep three. Does not drop. Louis with it. Over to Ivan. Over to Bush. Uh-oh. Over to Kamen. Kamen to Louis. Little floater up and in. Fremont with it. Scott, Lay, Korea. Scott for a three. Doesn't drop. Kamen with it. Louis with it. Up and in. Columbia Burbank wants a timeout. I don't think they're used to this. (21-17). Couch goes back in. 4:22 left here in the first half. Again, congratulations to the Pateras girls, headed to state along with Waterville Mansfield. Great representatives for 1B ladies from District 5. That's going to be great. Ooh, that was a close one. The game this morning, we saw Tri-Cities Prep beat Okanagan 58-45. In this gym, Mapton was able to beat Columbia Burbank 60-53. All right, back underway. 4:17 left here in the first half. Fremont, Korea, Fremont for a three. 21-20. 4:04 left here in the first half. Louis with it. Champ with it. Over to Ivan. Ivan, nope, he is off. Scott with it. Fremont. Korea. Doesn't drop. Scott with the rebound and the putback. So he gets a chance to go to the line. 21-22.
Also, number 23, James Kensler. That's his second. Shooting one will be Scott. And first return for the Raiders.
Doesn't drop. Came in with the rebound. Yep.
Number 10, Kaden Ross. Returns for the Coyotes.
All right. Kamen gives it to Ivan. Ivan to Champ. Champ to Terrell. Champ doesn't drop. Terrell with the rebound. Oh, gets it stolen by Ross. Down to Leigh, Rhea, Ross, Scott. Out to Leigh. Doesn't drop. Scott gets the rebound. Doesn't get the bucket. Ross gets the rebound. Ivan with it. No. Korea gets it. or Pereira, I guess. Pereira. Over to Ross, back to Pereira. Into Leahy. Trying to feed, Pereira. Doesn't drop. Leahy gets it, puts it back in. 21-24. They're going to say traveled. No, they're going to call a block. So they're going to let him shoot 2. Okay. Couch called for it. 21-24, 2:03 left here in the first half. Champ at the line. Gets the first one. Gets the second one. 23-24. Pereira. Ross. Terrell with it. Ross with it. Doesn't drop. Terrell gets it away. Pereira. Oh my goodness. What a game. And someone's going to get called. So I'm going to call Ivan for it. Ross at the line. Doesn't get the first one to drop. Fremont going in. Couch coming out. James is going to go back in. Doesn't get that one to drop. Wyatt gets the rebound. Gives it to Terrell. Over to Ivan. 1:28 left here in the first half. Almost gets it picked off. Wyatt gets it, kicks it to Champ. Champ fires, sinks a 3. Ross with it. Gets it to to Pereira. Over to Fremont. Leahy gets it. Tied at 26 with 58 seconds left in the first half. Save. Okay, James comes back in for Terrell. Came into inbound. All right, Kamen inbounds to Ivan. Over to Wyatt. Kamen. Doesn't drop. Herrera. Scott. Up and in. 21 seconds left here in the first half. Wyatt. Back to Ivan. Ivan for a 3. They're counting it. So don't get a hand on it. Scott sinks it to give them the lead at half. 29-31. So 29-31. Scott, man, that was a shot. Well, it's kind of what I was expecting anyway. We have some quality teams coming out of Central Washington B, so they're going to give Columbia Burbank what you're seeing here, 29-31. We had the lead, and then Quincy got a shot off. So that's all there is to it. So we'll see how it all goes. All right, folks. Well,
are we home next game or are we guests? We're home. We're on this side. Yeah.
Okay.
all right. Well, 9:36 here in the half while the teams take a little bit of a break. Coaches talk with them, tell them what they want to see here in the second half of play. Obviously, you know, is this one going to come down to who has the ball last? It may very well. Quincy Scott, though, man, you can't let him get a clean shot like that. I don't mean fouling, but, you know, should have had a hand in his face or went up because, man, the guy's just a great ball player. As you all know, I mean, Quincy played a lot of baseball with my son Grant and some basketball, and was a great player out of the Med Hal, and then transferred down here and started playing for Columbia Burbank. I think I always hear rumors he thought about coming to Brewster, and I really wish he would have. It would have really helped the team, of course. But he's obviously has a lot of opportunities to play some basketball in college. And from my understanding, he is going to make that announcement after state. Obviously, both these teams are going to state. Both of them are going to be playing in a regional round. I expect them both to be high enough in the rankings that they could, not that you want to lose the opening round, but they could, and they'd still be in Spokane. So I expect to see both of these teams in Spokane competing for the gold ball. And as you can tell, I mean, 29-31, this is a great game. I think both of them are capable of winning it, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to see the end of this one. And then we'll be broadcasting the Brewster ladies as they take on the Cle Elum ladies. Brewster was able to defeat Cle Elum early in the season when Cle Elum came up and played us. I would say that it's going to be a good game also. So both of them should be highly ranked, and I'm expecting to see both of them in Spokane as well. Oh, yeah. Got some good memories in this gym. I remember when we were playing in one of the AAU tournaments here and playing against a team that had pretty much clobbered everybody. And they wore pink. And they wore pink to embarrass people. That's what they said. They told our players, yeah, we wear pink, so when we beat you, you got beat by a team wearing pink. I'm like, to me, it means cancer awareness. But anyway, our boys went out and were able to take care of them and beat them. And it was a good game. It was a good game all the way to the end. And we walked away with a victory and surprised a lot of people. And I think including ourselves in some respect. But it was a lot of fun. That Isaac's team was a lot of fun to watch play. Had a lot of quality players on it. A number of them went on to play actually baseball at college. But they also, just were a great basketball squad too. So, well, as we sit here at half, LR 29, Columbia Burbank 31. LR had just sunk a 3, and there was 3 seconds left, and Quincy went down court and got a little past the half-court line and got a clear aim at the basket and sunk it. So walked away giving Columbia Burbank the lead there right at the very, very end of the half, the first half. So we'll see what the second half brings. I'm sure their coaches are in there telling them what adjustments they want to see and how they want to see them do their thing. And well, I would say I'm curious if how they're going to seed everybody tomorrow. So WIA State Seeding Committee will be putting out the brackets tomorrow. and we'll know who we have to, or who everybody has to face in that first regional round. Again, I would love to see 16 teams in Spokane and not have the regional round. But anyway, we'll see who has to go where and play who and how, and if it's a winner, winner advance game, or if they are, winner gets to second or to double elimination at state. And loser has to win the first round to get to that double elimination. So we'll see. It's going to be good. It's going to be good to see all these teams and see how far they each make it. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm sure that Columbia Burbank will do well as LR. And, the Brewster girls poke their head in. Headed back out to get ready for their matchup. You saw the interview with her, and there is the Brewster band playing with the LR band. They said, she was telling me how they had encouraged the LR to get something put together, and they did, and now they're over there playing together. That's awesome. I love that. I love to see them support each other and other local teams. And, like I was telling you, obviously today I'm going to be rooting for CWB teams. And then once today's over, obviously I'm going to root for CWB when they play an EWAC team if they have to play each other in state. But I'm going to be a big EWAC fan, whoever Columbia Burbank and Cle Elum and Mabton and all of them play. Oh, I got a score update from next door. So Okanagan currently is behind at 25-31 to Tri-Cities Prep. Again, Okanagan's getting tore up by the flu a little bit. Carter Kukenbu, the young man I've spoken a lot about, great young man, great family, really appreciate him going to Boise State. I saw him in the gym, but he is not playing currently. He has been sick, and so they're trying to let him rest, which, again, part of it is this first round, or this round, it might impact your RPI a little bit, but reality is you're going to state. So, rest up and get ready for the regional round. Obviously, we want Carter to be well. Everybody, like I said, I saw the Okanagan girls. There were a number of players that weren't on the bench that, are some of their starters, some of their good players, and what the heck? And then I thought about it. I'm going, that cred that's been going around up here. A lot of people have it. So it's impacting the Okanagan boys as well. So hopefully Carter gets feeling better, and hopefully some of their team is able to pick up the slack a little bit more for them. I guess they're struggling today. So I expect, Okanagan's a good team. So I expected them to win today, but again, it will, might impact your RPI a little bit, could impact your seeding a little bit, but you just got to win. That's the reality. We're at the position now where from now on, you need to win. And you just got to play your best ball and do good and get there. So anyway, and you can see, this is awesome to see Lake Roosevelt and Columbia Burbank duking it out. Quincy Scott has 17 of Columbia Burbank's points. Ivan has 11 for Lake Roosevelt, with Champ with 9. But really, if they can control Quincy a little more in the second half, it'll probably help him out a little bit. But we're here for it, excited about it, excited to bring this game to you. And then, like I said, once this game is over, I will be a District 5 supporter anytime we're taking on any other team in the state. So hopefully, I know these teams are going to represent well. I think District 5 has a very good representation. There is a part of me that wishes we could have had maybe another one or two of the CWB teams, because we really had a tough league and some good teams that could play some good ball. But it is what it is. So, all right, both teams getting ready to go back out on the court and resume this battle. All right. Well, hopefully the Okanagan boys able to do better in the second half and get feeling a little better, and hopefully all of them recover so as they get prepared for the state regional round. All right, so LR to have the ball to start the second half. Oh, darn it. I gotta remember to get that changed. All right, Kamen doesn't drop. Ross had it, was gonna try a pass and couldn't get it off. Fremont with it. Back to Ross. Pereira. Down to Leahy. Over to Pereira. Puts it out. Oh, no, that was Ross. Pereira comes up short. James catches it, gives it to Kamen. Kamen to Wyatt. Oh, doesn't drop for him. Darn it. Right. Scott with it. Ross for a three. Gets that one. 29-34. Ivan with it. Gets it poked away. Wyatt not able to grab it. 6:55 here in the third. Fremont. Gets it toked away. And so Champ with it. Into Ivan. Drives over, gives it to Champ. Kamen. Back to Champ. Over to Ivan. Doesn't sink it. James gets the rebound. Kamen with it. 31-34. 6-10. Scott with it. Ross for another three. Oh. Kamen blocks it. Pereira. Back to Ivan. Back to Kamen. Gets it stolen away by Scott. Doesn't drop. Doesn't drop. So I'll call Quincy for that one. Louis with it. Ivan with it. Over to Wyatt. Back to Ivan. Into James. Over to Louis. Ooh, doesn't drop. Pereira gets the ball. Fremont. All right, so LR calls a timeout with 4:51 left here in the third. All right, so inbounds. Go ahead. That's fine, go ahead. All right. Fremont with it. Pereira. Scott. Doesn't drop. Kamen gets the rebound. James has it. Gives it to Terrell. Terrell to Louie. Doesn't drop. Scott with it. Shoemaker goes in for lay. 4:21. Fremont to inbound to Scott. Scott with it. Gets it knocked away. Ivan with it. They're going to call, who they calling? 5. That'll be on Fremont. So that'll be 3 on them now. All right, came into inbound. Inbounds to Louie. Champ. Over to Terrell. Over to Ivan. Doesn't drop. Scott gets the rebound. Fremont comes down. Kicks it into Perea. Came in with it. Ivan with it. Pass picked off by Fremont. LR calls a timeout. .308 left here in the third. Cle Elum Roslyn for fans coming in. Brewster fans coming in, getting ready for the ladies' game coming up following this. After a close first half, Columbia Burbank stretched the lead out here. Cle Elum Roslyn cheerleaders coming in. Got a number of them. All right. They have enough for a whole team. All right. So. All right. Inbound to Ivan. .302 left here in the third. Herrera on Ivan. Gets Ross steps in, knows what's coming. Gets stuffed, but gets to go to the line and shoot. On the ground, so he ain't shooting. Shoemaker. Ivan with the rebound. Terrell with the sneak away basket. 33-41, 2:37. Fremont with it. Scott with it. Puts it over to Shoemaker. Pereira. Oh, overthrows him. Overthrows Terrell. 33-43. 2:04 left here in the third. Fremont for a three. Ivan with it. Champ with it. Gonna call that one. So Scott will have another one called on him. That'll be his second. So Kamen going to the line to shoot two. Gets that one. Okay, Wyatt coming back in. Gets that one as well. 35-46. Scott with it. Fremont. Ross. Fremont. Doesn't get the rebound. Ross comes out of there with it. Scott misses. Let's see, what are they going to call? Or, as they're saying, it was LR ball. Champ with it. Ivan with it. Pereira bugging him the whole time. Good strategy, that's what I'd do. Over to Keeman. Pereira, 45 seconds left here in the third. 35-46. Puts out to Fremont. Ivan and Fremont. .4. All right, Fremont with it. 26 seconds left in the third. Scott with it. That's who they're going to get it back to here in the last few seconds. Pereira. Ross. Scott. 9. Ross. Quincy shoots. Doesn't drop. Time expires. Well, LR almost had the lead going in the half, but they let Quincy make a last-second shot and sink it. So now we've got Columbia Burbank stretching their legs a little bit. 35-46, 8 minutes left in this one. District championship, both the teams going to state. Hopefully the Okanagan players get done and recovered with from the crud before they get to their state regional round over to Spokane. Actually, that's the one thing that happens now a lot of times. I remember when the Brewster ladies were playing, and that was when they had a good shot at it, and they had a number of players super sick. Chandler Smith, I remember her going out and throwing up in a garbage can and then trying to go back in and play. It's like, wow. She still did great, but she would have, that would have been awesome. But unfortunately, that wasn't the way it worked out. All right, Columbia Burbank to start the fourth. Inbounds to Fremont. Ross. Pereira. Ross. Ross over to Fremont. Ross misses that one. Keeman with it. Wyatt with it. Into Ivan. Keeman with it. Wyatt. Nope. Pereira. Ross. Fremont. Shoemaker deep three. 35-49. Ross with it. I'm going to say it's black ball. Leahy coming in. Pereira. 6:28 left in the game. Leahy with it. Fremont. Ross. Doesn't drop. Keeman with it. Ivan with it. Keeman with it. Quincy with it. Quincy was looking to get it and slam it home, but didn't happen. All right. Champ with it. Champ fires a three. 5:50 left. Fremont with it. .540 left in the game. Foul on Ivan. Ross to Fremont. Pereira gets blocked. Champ gets it away. Ivan with it. Let's see if we can do this time. Gets it in and going to the line to shoot one. That'll be the third one on Fremont. Quincy Scott hasn't scored any points in the second half. All right, Ivan, see if you can make it a three-point play. Pull him with an 8. Gets that one. Scott with it. Ross with the player control foul. Ivan with it. Kamen with it. Over to James, back to Kamen. Into Ivan. Terrell almost had that one. Quincy with it. (43-49). 4:39. Leahy with it. Herrera. Unimpeded. 43-51. .427 left, 43-51. .427 remain. All right, LR ball. 4:27 left. Champ gives it in. Kamen back to Champ. Into Ivan. Over to Kamen. Back to Champ. Over to Ivan. Kamen gets it up and in. 45-51. Fremont with it. Ross. Herrera. Scott. James with it. Oh. Terrell with it. Sorry. Threw it all the way down. Terrell battled for that one. 3:26, 45-51. Terrell. Going to be LR ball. Should be LR ball. Kamen. Nope. Doesn't drop. Going to be LR ball though. 2:40 left. 45-53. LR wants a timeout. Putting the couch back in. All right, 2:40 left in this one, 45-53. Referees chatting. LR talking about what they want to see on this next series of plays and on this inbound. All right, so LR ball on their baseline.
Substitution number 32, Brewster and Couch.
Champ with it. Over to Kamen. Ivan. 23. Doesn't drop for him. Fremont with it. 45-53. 2:20 left. Keeman trying to get that thing back. Scott with it. Fremont. 45-55. Ivan with it. Gets it blocked. Pereira with it. Fremont. Ross. Scott. Doesn't drop, gets his own rebound. Ivan with it. Kamen with it. Three-pointer. 48-57, 1:15 left here. Ross. Nope. Couch gets it knocked away, but they're going to call a foul. So that'll be on James. That'll be his fourth, but it is only the second team foul. So 48.7. Ross inbounds to Fremont. Ross almost loses it out of bounds. Quincy doesn't drop. Pereira gets the rebound. Fremont circles back around, takes it back out with 32 seconds left. Burning clock is what he's doing. I'm going to say someone fouled him? Fouled him. Oh, yeah, so James. That'll be James' fifth foul. Wyatt will be going in. 48-59, 28.6. All really came down to the third quarter. If things could have gone a little different. All right, well, there's 23.5, 48-59. Pereira with it. Gets that one. 48-62 with 18 seconds left. Ivan with it. Pereira, 8. Couch. Ross. 48-62 is the final. Columbia Burbank is your District 5 champions. Lake Roosevelt is second. Again, up to halftime, it could have gone either way quite easily. So it's just shocking that, well, it's not shocking. Columbia Burbank is a good team. So they did what they do. They played very well, and Quincy Scott ends up with 21 of their 62. Fremont with 12, Ross with 11, Pereira with 9. You've got Ivan with 14 and Champ Louis with 14. And you have Cayman Jordan with 11. If they would have had a better third quarter, could have gone either way. Well, good for them, good game. And we'll be cheering anytime Columbia Burbank is not playing a CWB team. So yeah, they've got the presentation.
Present to you the Columbia Burbank Coyotes champions. Come on out and get your trophy.
All right, giving them the scissors and giving them the trophy. So District 5 champions.
Once again, Columbia Burbank Coyotes champions here today. Give them a big round of applause.
Parents getting over here and getting some photos. And you get to cut down the net. Quincy holding it. There you go. Some nice photos. All right. I'll show it to your fans. All right. Well. Folks, I'm going to sneak over. Oh, gosh. I don't know. Maybe I'm just going to stay where I'm at. We'll see. If you get a chance, I'm going to try and. I don't. They really told them who goes where. All right, so they're cutting down the nets. It's just hard to go back and forth and see what we're doing. Yeah. So.
Go Raiders!
There you go. All right. So we got a bunch of people coming in. We got our seat we borrowed. Appreciated them doing that for us. All right, I think I'm going to move all my crap over and get set up, and then we'll go from there. Oh, well, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm going to stay right where I'm at. My fans didn't get over here quick enough to get me my spot. That's all right. Yeah, no. That's all right. Well, we're just gonna stay here, and of course I don't know, we got a while before we get the next game going. Putting down the net. Now, maybe we'll move if we can get some people to get out of the way here. All right, I'm going to put you down for a second, folks, and then I'll be right back. But if you can carry this stuff.
Sorry, Dad.
Thank you. It's all right. Exactly. It does. In general. And you just set that down. That'll work. You have a good lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. Where's the little tiny one? Over there? All right, I'll get her later. But,
You can come say hi if you want. Lizzie said she wanted to meet Granny and Pop Pop, but I said it was only Pop Pop.
yeah. Where are they at?
Right across on the other side of those stairs. That's Marco Tracy. See the gray and white stripes?
Got it.
That's baby.
Okay.
What'd you say?
I'll go say hi.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can make sure that everyone is off the floor so we can start the warm-ups for our next contest.
All right, folks. Well, we are back, and hopefully we'll get everything ready to go. And I think we are pretty solid. I don't think anything got broke. And that is my daughter Whitney and my granddaughter in that very beautiful dress. You can't see it yet. Hold on, let's see. Oh, no, she's running away too quick, but she has a beautiful dress on. Absolute darling. Wanted to come see Pop Pop, so she came over and saw Pop Pop. All right, well, so we have both teams out on the floor now. 13 minutes and 30-some seconds left until tip-off for this one. It's going to be, again, I think this is going to be another really good game. Cle Elum played Brewster pretty tight when they came up and played them in Brewster. They've got some great players on their squad. Of course, I am born in in Ellensburg, Kittitas Valley Community Hospital, and I am a native of Ronald. That's what I'm going to say, a native of Ronald. So Cle Elum, I actually went to Cle Elum Elementary and went there kindergarten and half of first grade, and got to know Mrs. Malcolm. She was an amazing music teacher. Loved her. I remember crawling around on snaking underneath the chairs and playing all kinds of different instruments and just actually loving music. It kind of developed my interest and my love for that. And then we ended up moving up to Orville, and I was one of the few that wasn't an official 12-year senior. I hadn't been there quite all 12 years when we graduated. But when I was in Ronald, I had gotten to know the Starkovich twins, and man, loved them. We were raised as brothers, honestly, and a lot of that had to do with my mom and dad were busy with our veneer plant there in Ronald, and the boys were being raised by their grandparents. And you know what? I never did ask what Tom Starkovich, I'm sure he was a coal miner. That's my guess. That was a big coal mining community, and he was retired, if I remember right. But their grandma, Mary, raised us, the three of us. And I remember we'd go out and play in the woods and across the train tracks and watch a train go by, put pennies on the track, and we had so much fun. And, of course, anytime Mary gave them something, she had to make sure I had it too. So cod liver oil, oh, my gosh, I love cod liver oil. She made sure that I felt like family, because that's what we were. We were family. And I really, really missed moving. I got to know the Weiss family. They have the phone company there and the cellular company there now. Nathan, great guy, great family. His daughter went to Wazoo, and my older son was there. So really appreciate them. I remember we'd stop and visit them after we moved to Orville. My mom still had to go to Tacoma a lot for doctor's visits. And so we would stop and visit them in Ronald, and stop at the old Number 3 Tavern, and had great burgers, and the Sunset Cafe in Cle Elum, and Cavallini's, and it was just a neat area. I got to know, we went to Nathan's birthday one time. I mean, we show up in town, and I was like, hey, we're having a birthday. Come on, be a part. It was so much fun. I enjoyed that. And I still remember going to his birthday party. And then we had, the other thing we had was, I got to know Lisa Malcolm, the teacher's daughter. And Lisa was just a wonderful young lady. And I just really appreciated her, and she is also a music teacher. Surprise, surprise. So again, just great people, great community. Just like all of our communities, honestly. I get a lot of people thanking me for what I do, and hey, I appreciate all of that. I really do. And I really appreciate all the support. I'm gonna be calculating everything, because we got the state regional round, and then we have state, and I need to get some funding to help me do that, so my wife does not kill me. So I'll be putting that up on the page. But I appreciate everybody, and I appreciate that we're able to bring this to you. And, oh my gosh, get it set up so that, people that aren't able to make it, that are, across the country. We've had some people watching all over the U.S., which is awesome. So there is that. But I appreciate everybody. All right, we're trying to get this all changed out now. I can't multitask. Ask anybody that knows me. I cannot Well, you guys know that. You watch me, I start watching the game, and if I get into the game and I'm talking too much, for the life of me, I can't run the camera. I'm hoping to convince some young people to come along and start helping me. I had that one season where I had some young people that ran the camera, which was awesome, and that really helped me out. So I'm hoping to get some that will be willing to do that also. All right, let's get this score. All right, so now we got that all set. But there are people on the Cle Elum team, the Galandos specifically. Again, small world, right? My dad knew the Galandos and talked about them, and they have a sausage company in Cle Elum, and the Cle Elum Bakery. Oh, Cle Elum Bakery's awesome. So is Owens Meats. But Galandos, and was chatting about them and about the community and the Starkoviches and everything. And Gracie Galando is on the Cle Elum team, and she's a good player. And she ended up my son Grant. Yes, you hear me brag about my kids, but my son Grant's just a great student athlete, great athlete. Been playing baseball, being talked with by a lot of college coaches, and that was our goal, was to get him to play college baseball. And his sophomore summer, he was hitting, I saw him hit 88, maybe 89 once at the Babe Ruth World Series in Missouri. And I'm going, man, you're right there. You want to be able to hit 90 to play Division I baseball. And that was the goal, was Division I baseball, get to 90, and he was right there. And then, he just decided last year that I want to try something different. I want to try track. And he'd never done track before. And he goes out for track. And, as a dad, I was like, oh, man, you should play baseball. He did try baseball. He went out and practiced with the team and thought about baseball for a few weeks, I think 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And then said, Dad, I want to do something different. And I said, all right, well, you tried it. That's what we asked. All right. And went out for track and never done it before. And they have him throw the javelin. And they also had him do high jump, long jump, and triple jump. And he ended up qualifying for state in all 4 events. He took second in javelin. Having never thrown it before, he takes second in state in javelin. Well, Gracie Galando was there, and she competed against Pepper Bozel. Pepper Bozel, another student athlete that decided to do something different, did track. She threw the javelin for Brewster. She took the state championship. So she took the state championship. Gracie Galando took second, and I ended up talking to her granddad at the state track meet, chatting about old times and Cle Elum and Ronald and Rosalind and all the fun. So it was a good time. Grant ended up getting a medal in all 4 events. So he medaled in all 4 events at state, and it was just amazing. So anyway, we are here today to watch Cle Elum, the number 1 out of the EWAC, take on the number 1 from the Central Washington B. Obviously, we are hoping Brewster is going to walk away with the district championship like they did league championship. We got a lot of talented young ladies out on the floor, and they took 4th in state last year, and I expect them to be able to do at least that this year. I honestly think they've got a real shot at the state title. I watched them lose to Rainier, one of the top-ranked teams, by 1. They beat Napavine, again, another top-ranked team. So I think they have every capability of winning the state title if things go their way and the ladies play the way they're capable of and nobody gets hurt or sick. Cle Elum Rosalind, again, another good team, and Gracie Galando is a great athlete, student athlete, and she's got some teammates on there that help her out. And it's going to be a good game. Like I said, when they came up to Brewster, they gave us a run for our money. And one of the hard things this season, last season, man, Okanagan on fire. Tenasket, we had some really good ladies competition last year. And this year, the teams weren't quite where they had been the previous year. So we really didn't have a lot of competition in league. But our coaches had done some very competitive schedules for us. So the ladies went to Yakima, and you listen to some of their interviews, and they'll tell you how much fun they had down there. And, even though they didn't do well, they ended up having 2 of their season losses. But they were playing 1A, really good 1A schools. Well, Zilla, who is the District 5 champion for 1A, they lost to them, and I think they lost to Kashmir. Again, number 2 in District 5 1A ball. So, just quality teams that they played, and that helps you. You play quality teams, you get better. So we've seen that. We've seen them be able to do that, and we'll see what happens here as they take on the Cle Elum Rosalind Warriors, and I think it'll be a lot of fun, and we'll see how it all transpires and plays out for everybody. But no, Gracie, good ball player, and it'll be fun to watch. It'll be fun to see where she decides to go after she graduates too. We've got a number of young ladies that once they graduate, I'm sure are going to play some college ball, and I would expect Gracie to do the same. Of course, like I said, she took second in the javelin and track. I don't know what her favorite sport is, so who knows? But regardless, going to be a lot of fun to see these 2 teams compete out here on the floor, just like the last game. Really, the last game was kind of decided in the 3rd quarter. If Lake Roosevelt had a good 3rd quarter, we would have been down to the wire on who was going to win that thing. So, there's definitely anybody's game, and I kind of feel the same way here. I think this could be either team's game. I will say I think Brewster has a few more weapons, and I think just looking at it on paper, Brewster should win this one. But I think it's going to be a good game. And, you know, like we saw with league play for the boys this year, I mean, we had a good team, but so did everybody else. And it was just a really tough league this year for the boys. But we got some good representatives, and we're going to have some fun as we go on as the District 5 teams will be competing in state. Both these teams are going to state, so they're both going to compete in state. It's just going to depend on where they get seated. Seating will be happening tomorrow, so seating Sunday, so that'll be fun. Morgan gets to read the little blurb about sportsmanship. So Morgan's a great young lady. Love her, appreciate her, and man, she is an amazing young lady. She top competitor in anything she does, including rodeo. That's what she's going to college for. She's going to go rodeo in college and maybe end up being a vet. I think she'd make an amazing vet. And I appreciate what they're reading, what they're having the student athletes read about competition and everything. I mean, I saw a post. Here, I'll let her talk, and then I'll blab on.
Hello, my name is Morgan McGuire, a student athlete here at Brewster High School. Both Cle Elum High School and Brewster High School athletic program emphasize positive values such as teamwork, respect, responsibility, and perspective. Both schools have proud and sensible traditions. Poor sportsmanship is not one of them. We ask for your support in letting the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate, as you positively support your team. Let this competition reflect mutual respect among all participants, officials, and fans. It's all about respect for the game, each other, and yourself. Thank you for being a model of good sportsmanship. Let's have a great night and enjoy the game. Go Bears!
I love it. Well, and that's what you want to hear, and you want to see that. I saw a post by Shane Spangler, and, you know, again, we did a lot of times this season, I was honestly disheartened by what I saw. And usually it was like the JV teams or someone involved with the school, and they would be not cheering for their team. They would be being negative about the other team. And that was disheartening. I saw in his post he mentioned how they had a Reuters shirt and it got put on the ground and stomped on. And I saw that happen. It was one of our Brewster JV players that did it, and at least I believe that's who it was. And I was disappointed. I was disheartened when I saw that. So I'm glad they're doing this before the games, and they're encouraging that. In previous years, you have seen teams really get pumped up because their fans and their other squads really rooting for them in a positive way, and I love that. I don't like it when you root against the other team. It's not me. It's not part of what I believe in. It's not what I like to see. And it's also something that, these players, I mean, Gracie Galando might end up playing with Kara Shirtley. They might end up on the same basketball team in college. You don't know. So why be rude or mean or however you want to put it to them, rather than, competing on the floor and appreciating them once the whistle's blown. And that's how I view it. I think that's how it should be. And all these communities, I mean, you could take one of our players and plug them into Roslyn, Cle Elum, or Cle Elum Roslyn, and you could do the reverse. I mean, you could take the Starkovich's son and put him in Brewster, and he would do exceptionally well and be supported just like he is in his current place. All right. All right. They are now announcing the starting lineups. Pepper Bozel. League Player of the Year for CWB girls.
Next for the Warriors, a 5'8" junior. Playing guard, number 4, Sienna Smith.
And I need to.
And for the Bears, a 5'10" senior, number 21, Morgan.
All right, here comes Morgan.
Next for the Warriors, a 6-foot sophomore guard, number 12, Nellie Nichols.
Nichols. Yeah, I recognize that name too.
And for the Bears, a 5'11" freshman, number 22, Berkeley Regal.
Berkeley Regals. That's my granddaughter's cousin right there.
For the Warriors, a 5'9" junior guard, number 24, Gracie Glando.
There's Gracie Galando.
And for the Bears, a 5'5" senior, number 30, Grace Becker.
Grace Becker. All right, I will try my best to name these.
Number 30, Jadison Wallach.
So Wallach.
And for the Bears, a 5'9" sophomore, number 32, Paige.
Here comes Paige Wolf. Galando is the coach for Cle Elum Roslyn, if I understand right. Oh, guess what? We'll talk about the Starkovich twins.
The head coach for the Cle Elum
And guess who's over there?
is Vince
My
Glando.
buddy,
The head coach for the
Michael
Brewster
Starkovich, and his lovely wife, Amy. Got to know him a little bit, love him to pieces. All right. So, again, both these teams are going to state. Both these teams, I think, are going to do well at state. And I think this is going to be a lot of fun. So Morgan's going to jump. So Wallach will be jumping against Morgan. Grace gets it, gives it to Pepper. Pepper to Paige. Puts it over to Pepper. Out to Grace. Underneath to Paige. Can't get it up and in. Loses it. Plum Roslyn comes out with it. Coleman with it. Galando. Nichols. Wallach gets it batted away. Nichols trying to drive. Oh, over and back. Yep. So Brewster ball 7-11 here in the first. Into Pepper. Over to Paige. That time she gets the foul and gets to shoot two. So Paige can get the Bears on the board. Gets that one. Gets that one. All right. Plum Roslyn puts it into Coleman. Berkeley pops that one away. Pepper with it over to Paige. Over to Grace. Grace drives. Floats one up and in. Coleman with it. Nichols. Back to Coleman. Galando. Paige with it. Over to Berkeley. Grace. Pepper. Grace. Berkeley for a 3. Oh, doesn't drop. Morgan gets it. Page for a 3. Page sinks that one. Coleman with it. Coleman, Galando. Nichols, Smith, Coleman, Galando. Gets out of bounds, so it'll be bare ball again. 7-2 here in the early going. 5:27 left in the first. Page with it. Morgan into Page. Gets it knocked out of her hands, but she touched it last or popped loose, whatever, however it happened. It'll be Cle Elum ball. 5:15 left here in the first. Coleman with it. And it will remain Cle Elum ball. Inbounds to Galando. Doesn't drop. Morgan with it. Morgan back to Pepper. Over to Page. Page is feeling it, but that one bounces off. Gets it to drop and gets the foul. She'll be going to shoot one. Well, that one's on Galando. So Pepper see if she can make this 3-point play. 9-2 early, 4:45. Gets that one. 10-2. Into Galando. Up to Coleman. Nichols. Page with it. Nichols. People get frustrated and they commit fouls a lot of the time. Over to Berkeley. Grace. Page. It's a 3. 13-2. Cle Elum calls a timeout. Oh, what was the whistle? Oh, it was just the whistle. Never mind. All right, no timeout. Yes, I thought it was too. All right. So Coleman. Galando. Galando's going to try and do something here because they're getting way down. Good block out by Grace. Strong block out. That's what you love to see. Pepper with it. 3:52 left here in the first. Pepper brings it around, kicks it out to Page. Page up and through everything and up and in. 15-2. Nichols back to Coleman. Galando for a 3. She gets it. 15-5. Pepper with it. 3:21 left here in the first. Grace with it. Over to Page. Grace with it. Over to Berkeley. Berkeley for a 3. 18-5. Back to Coleman. Galando. Nichols. I'm going to call someone on that one. I'm going to let her shoot 2. 32. So that one, they're going to call that one on Page. First team foul. First foul on her. 2 on Cle Elum. All right, so Nichols at the line. Gets that one. 18-6. Gets one more here. Gets that one as well. 18-7. Pepper with it. Pepper gets around both of them. Page with it. Oh, doesn't drop. Pepper brings it out. Morgan for a three. Nope, that one's not going to drop. Nichols with it. Oh, they're calling a block on Grace. 2:17 left here in the first, 18-7. Nichols back at the line. All right, Nichols. Well, she hit her first two. She misses that one. Gets that one. 18-8. Page with it. Cle Elum is putting on a bunch of pressure. And that one they succeeded with. Got the ball away. Back to Nichols. Nichols sinks that one. Pepper with it. Over to Page. Over to Morgan. Morgan pulls up. Oh, in and out. Gonna say, yeah, there we go. She's got it off her leg. Paige is still had an ankle injury and she's still recovering, but man, she did really well. She had a number of points for us. All right, so inbound to Kara. Kara says, let me see. She can't quite get it. Pepper gets it. Doesn't get that one to drop. Nichols. Fires a three, doesn't drop. I'm gonna call 5. It's gonna call a slip. Slip. All right, so timeout. 18-10, 1:17 left here in the first. So it'll be Brewster ball. $1:17 left here in the first. Not sure what that was. Was an oops, I guess. So they put 1:17 on the clock. All right, here we go. Inbounds to Pepper, back to Morgan, up to Grace, over to Pepper. Berkeley with it. Morgan with it. Oh. Call a jump ball. I'm going to say it's Cle Elum ball. All right, so Coleman with it. 56 seconds remaining here in the first. Glando. Nichols. Glando. Glando for a deep three, doesn't drop. Morgan gets it. Back to Pepper. Kara. 21-10. Coleman, Nichols. Out of bounds, it'll be their ball. 21.8.
Number 14, Casey Gerger. Substitutes in for Wando.
So Casey Gerdner. So Gerdner in. 18 seconds left. Pepper with the ball. Kara. Grace. Pepper. Doesn't drop. Nichols. Nichols with it. You have to shoot. Just misses. So into one, 21-10. All right, so officiating, we got Mike Thornton, again, Orville alum, went to the state tournament to help the Orville team take fourth that year that he played. I like that they have a bunch of people up in the band from various communities, CWB. And then the Warriors have their band. All right, 8 minutes until the half. Bears back out on the court. Cle Elum back out on the court. It will be whose ball? It'll be Brewster ball to start the second half or the second quarter. Kara gets it. Over to Pepper. Putting a lot of pressure. Kara sets and fires another three. 24-10. Coleman. Nichols gets that one. 24-12. 7:34 left here in the first half. Grace with it. Back to Kara. Oh, yeah, got her on the arm, so she's shooting three now. That'll be her first foul. First team foul in this quarter. Gets that one. Gets that one. Gets that one as well. 27-12. Coleman. Guando. Doesn't drop. Regal's with it. They're gonna call Nichols for that. All right, Pepper to inbound to Kara. Kara brings it down. 27-12, 7:04 left in the first half. Over to Morgan. They're in the collar, so she's going to the line. Gerdner. No, that's Slimp. Slimp, it's in her second, too. So we'll see if she can get these. Oh, misses the first one. We'll put Wallach back in. So putting Wallach back in for Slimp. Morgan lines up, gets that one. 28-12. Coleman with it. Coleman to Galando. Nichols. Coleman, or Galando. Nichols. Well, they're going to call that on, not sure, probably on Pepper. Yep, that one's on Pepper. That'll be her first team foul here in the second quarter. 6:34 left here in the second. Nichols been at the line a lot. She misses that one. Gets that one. 28-13. Pepper with it. Grace with it. Back to Pepper. Kara with it. Morgan. Berkeley with it. Going to remain our ball. So they're going to do an inbound play underneath. Pepper to inbound. Bounce to Morgan. Ooh, yeah, saw that one coming. She read that one really well. Nichols back to the line again.
Foul hard, baby.
Grace Pepper, first second. 32 in goal returns.
All right, Nichols at the line again, gets that one as well. Up to Kara, up to Morgan. Pepper. Kara, back to Pepper. Morgan. Up and in. 30-16. Glando with it. Nichols. Back to Pepper. Kara. Well, who are they calling on? Oh, they're calling on Galando. That'll be Galando's second. Now they tee him up. So that'll be 5 fouls on him too. So for the next 5:23, any fouls that Cle Elum commits, except the player control foul, Brewster will be at the line. Cle Elum obviously not happy with that. On the ground, or was it shooting? All right, so are we shooting? So Morgan will go shoot 2. So Morgan gets to shoot 2. Doesn't get going to drop. And this is for the original foul. Doesn't get either of them. And Pepper will come to shoot the technical. So Pepper for the technical. Gets that one. Nope, doesn't get that one. Brewster ball. Mendenhall.
There's basketball.
Into Pepper. 5:20 left here in the. Morgan for a 3. Doesn't drop. Kara with the rebound though. Pepper for a 3. All right, so that'll be Berkeley's first. It'll be third team foul. 31-18. 5:04 left here in the half. Coleman with it. Blondo. Nichols. No, Mindenhall. Jump ball. All right, so that's calling a foul. All right, so Cle Elum inbounds and underneath. 4:53 left in the half. Glondo driving. Doesn't drop. Page with the rebound. Bounce to Pepper. Morgan. Kara for a 3. Nope. So out of bounds. 4:24, 31-18. Coleman with it. Yep. Oh, wow. That's a little, wow. All right. Cle Elum to inbound. Nichols with it. Doesn't drop. This is going to start to get ugly. 3:59. Yeah, so Nichols is coming off. I don't know. She got hit. Not on purpose. They're both going for the ball, but Wallach in. Coleman puts it out to Glondo. Coleman. Coleman gets a 3. Pepper with it. Over to Berkeley. Page. Morgan for a 3. Doesn't drop. Coleman gets the rebound. Blondo. 31-24. Page with it. Pepper with it. Coleman. I wish I would have got that one on film. She was sitting there. She was sitting there, waiting for that. Wow. 2:48 left in the first half. Gets that one. 31-25. Into Grace. They say she walked. .236, 31-25. Coleman. Okay. All right, so Wallach. So Berkeley will be shooting. Yeah, Berkeley's shooting. So Berkeley at the line. Gets that one. 2:18 left here in the first half. Gets that one as well. Coleman bringing it down. Blondo. So she'll be shooting too. So Smith at the line. Gets that one. Doesn't get that one. So Morgan to inbound. To Page. Lacey, Morgan, Kara. Lacey fires a three. Doesn't drop. Wallach, Coleman. Blondo. Coleman. Coleman. Berkeley with the rebound. Back to Morgan. 1 minute left here in the first half. 33-26. They say she traveled. Foot slid. 33-26. 57 seconds left. All right, Coleman with it. Blondo with it. Blondo. No, it's going to say it stays with Cle Elum. .41 seconds left in the first half. 14 on the shot clock. Blondo with it. Morgan takes it away. Lisi with it. Up and in. 35-26. 21 seconds left. Coleman. Glondo. Oh, they're going to say Gracie pushed. So that'll be her third. And Paige will be at the line shooting 2. 12.2 seconds remain in the first half. Oh, first one in and out. So Gracie Glondo goes out. And Casey Gerdner goes in. Paige gets that one. 36-26. Coleman with it, 11 seconds. All right, so Morgan stops him from getting a shot off. So 36-26 here at half. So both teams going in and talking about what they want to see. Nichols came back out. She got hit pretty good, so we'll see how she does here in the second half. She was a power to be dealt with in that first half. She had, well, they don't have Glondo or her on the scoreboard, so I don't know how many. Paige has 13. Morgan has 3. Berkeley has 5. And Kara has 9. Spread out scoring for the Bears. I think Nichols has most of Cle Elum's points. So 36-26, 10 minutes until we get going in the second half of this one. Bunch of Warriors walking by here. Obviously got Warriors on the other side. And like I said, my buddy Mike Starkovich and his lovely wife Amy. We are enjoying our time here in Moses. We've got the grandkid that you got to see, and our second grandkid is sleeping at the moment. She's a little over a month old. It's nice to see them. And they're out rooting on the Bears in Berkeley. Here's your cheer team coming out. A little routine here. I'll have to see if they posted the score for the get back to that. I'm going to see if we can know with Carter being sick, that's big, would hamper the Okanagan boys team. And it did. The Tri-Cities Prep boys team beat Okanagan 55-36. But like I said, when Carter's sick and you got a lot of other kids recovering, it makes it kind of a challenge. So unfortunately, they didn't get the win today. Liberty Bell boys taking on LaSalle currently in the Maroon Gym. We'll see how that goes for them. Hopefully, Liberty Bell can walk away with a victory. Now, like I said, talking now, there's a lot of teams that have some people that are sick or recovering from being sick. And we have Cle Elum is a good squad. That's why they're here. And we'll be moving on to state. which will be a lot of fun. All right, here comes the Cle Elum cheerleaders. Man, they got a lot of cheerleaders. 5, 1. I think they have a full team, like 12. Wow. All right, let's see what they got going. Ooh, wow. Yeah, they had a mat underneath that one. They'll be glad they caught her, man. All right. I wonder how they decide which cheerleading teams get to go to the state competition for cheerleading activity. I'm sorry, that is some people, is it a sport? Is it a sport? Yes, it's a sport. They're as talented as any other athlete. Keep the grades up. And I'd have a heart attack if I tried to do any of that. Code me on the floor. Sure, both coaches are in talking to their squads and telling them what they want to see here for the second half. Changes they'd like to see. And that's pretty cool. Well, 4 more minutes and the teams will be back out here competing in the second half. Obviously a 10-point lead is nothing. So hopefully the Bears come out and extend that and go ahead and get the victory here and get to cut down the nets. And we will do our best to stay here for you. And well, we will. We aren't going to do our best. We're going to be here for you, and we'll make sure we get that recorded. The fun part is you got them cut it on both nets, and it's like, now I liked where Waterville-Mansfield, you only had them cut on one net, which was convenient. You were able to film the whole thing rather than have to go back and forth. And I do appreciate everybody that has helped support us, made it so we could do as many of these as we possibly could, and we're loving it. And we appreciate, I got some checks in the mail, and those all help. We really appreciate it. So we are just happy to do it. And we'll be covering, again, any team that happens to be at the same regional site as the Brewster Bears. Will be there to cover them from District 5. Maybe others, who knows? So who knows what's going to go on with the district stuff until the seating committee gets done and everybody knows what's going to happen for them. So, all right. Lady Bears coming out on the floor. Taking shots and getting themselves warmed up for the second half. Oh. Cle Elum hasn't quite made it out yet. Coach must be having a little longer conversation with his team about what he wants to see here in the second half. I know Nichols was a big part of their comeback as they were down by quite a few to the Bears and then battled back and were getting close, and then Nichols got injured and had to go out. Here comes the Cle Elum Roslyn Warriors. All right. Uh-oh. So the other grandma down there holding my grandbaby, Tracy. She's a little cutie, both of them, but you know, grandbaby is awesome. Can't wait till she gets a little older. You know, that's just the way it is. All right, so Nichols to inbound. Coleman. Coleman brings it down. Glondo. Coleman with it. Ooh, Page almost gets it away from Nichols. Nichols shot doesn't drop. Page ends up with it. Call 30, yeah. So Wallach, I don't know how many that's gonna be on her. It's her third. All right, so Pepper with it, off to Page. Over to Grace. Page, up and in. 38-26, Coleman with it. Morgan almost gets that one from Glondo. Glondo fires a three, doesn't drop. Wallach gets it back, gives it out. We count that as a two. That's a two. 38-28. I think that was Smith, I think. Over to Morgan. Over to Grace. Grace fires, doesn't drop. Page comes out with it. Morgan just at her feet, unfortunately. So Cle Elum will be coming back with it. 38-28. Glondo driving. Doesn't drop. And they don't block out and rebound. So Glondo gets to go to the line. Oh. So that's going to be Grace's fourth. Glondo gets the first one. Doesn't get that one to drop. Berkeley comes out of there with it. Gives it back to Page. Over to Kara. Berkeley with it. Morgan. Doesn't drop. Rebound, Cle Elum.
Rebound for Smith.
Smith with the rebound. Coleman bringing it down. Nichols driving. Doesn't drop. It's a push. So they're going to call it on Pepper.
Her fourth. 17th foul in the third quarter on Brewster.
Coleman with it. Smith. Nichols. Page with it. Oh. All right, Coleman with it. Blondo. Morgan tips it. Page gets it. 5:15. Over to Pepper. Down to Morgan. Gets it tipped. It's going to remain Brewster ball. Wallach touched it last. 5:06 left here in the third. Inbounds to Pepper. Out to Page. Morgan. Berkeley. Pepper. Morgan. Pepper. Doesn't drop. Got her. Should be going to the line to shoot two. Coleman. It's her second. So she'll be shooting two. Gets that one. 39-29. Hialeah Aparicio going in for Pepper. Berkeley getting ready to shoot her second one. Gets them both. 40-29. Coleman with it. Blondo with it. Oh, yeah. So that's going to be three team fouls on Brewster. The second one on Page.
First, second, third team foul in the third quarter.
Well, goes out of bounds. Trying to toss it over the top to Nichols, and it didn't happen. So 4:32 left here in the third. 40-29. Inbounds to Kara. Page bringing it down. Off to Morgan. Over to Hialeah. Back to Page. Berkeley for a three. Goes over the top. Page comes out of there with it. Kara says, let me try it. Doesn't drop. Nichols with the rebound. Doesn't drop. Underneath. .357 left here in the third. Blondo walked with it. It's .355. Yeah, Nichols has 13 of their points. Blondo has 9. Morgan with it. Hialeah. Back to Morgan. Over to Kara. Page. Doesn't drop. Nichols with it. 3:29, 40-29. Coleman with it. Smith. So Aparicio fouls Smith. Smith will be shooting 2. 3:15. 5 fouls on Brewster now, 2 on Cle Elum. Gets that one. Cle Elum wants a timeout. 3:15 left here in the third, 40-30. So, Bears to inbound, 3:15 left here in the third. All right. Inbounds to Page. Over to Morgan. I'm going to say jump ball. Kara up to stolen away and a score. Back to Page. 2:34. (40-32) with 2:19 left. Wallach will be shooting 2. That'll be Morgan's second. Gets that one. Gets them both. Pulls them within 6. Page with a 3. Traveled. All right, so bear ball. Slimp in. Kara with it. Page with it. Lacey with it. Coleman. Traveled. Yep. 1:09 left here in the third. All right. Nope. Nichols. "41 seconds. Yep. Block out and rebound, ladies. That would not have had the points there. Oh! Over and back. "45-36. 8.8 seconds. All right. So 45-36 at the end of 3. All right. 45-36. 8 minutes before this thing is over. Either one can walk away with it. Just depends on who plays harder for the last 8 minutes. Put Grace back in. She'll be setting the 4 fouls. Yeah, we got Grace back and Pepper back, both of them with 4. So Warriors will start. Coleman with it. 8 minutes. Before we crown a district champion that gets to cut down the nets. Wallach with it. Glondo. Nichols. Coleman. Jump up and grab the thing. Jump up, grab the thing. So Nichols at the line. She's there a lot. She doesn't miss very often. But she's been there a lot in this game. She has not missed many. Grace sends it back. Cle Elum Roslyn has an opportunity to cut into the lead even further. Coleman with it. Londo. Coleman. Nichols. Who they calling it on? Calling on Morgan. Jeez. She's got 16 points now. Most of those from the free throw line. Within 5. Oh, sorry. Pepper with it. Up and in. Coleman with it. Kara going back in. Coleman at the line. Down by 7, 6:32 left. Down by 6. Three fouls on Brewster, none on Cle Elum in this quarter so far. Gets them both. No, she said she over the line. So don't get that one. Half court. They meet him at half court and put on lots of pressure. Morgan with it. Back to Page. Kara. Over to Grace. Back to Kara. Over to Page. Page for a deep 3. Kara. Coleman. Nichols. We're going to lose this thing at the free throw line.
Who's putting on the show tonight? You guys are taking over the game?
All right, so Aparicio in. Kicked it. So they'll get to try it again. 5:49 left in the game. Page with it. Kara with it. Morgan with it. Berkeley with it. Yep. Kara with it. Page with it. Gets it knocked away. Nichols with it. Blondo. Travel. 5 minutes left. .453. 6-point lead. Page. Gets it. Coleman with it. Nichols. Wow.
Cle Elum.
.49-41. 4:21 left in the game. All right, Cle Elum ball. 4:21 left. Nichols to inbound. Blondo. Back to Nichols. Coleman.
Comes away with it.
Over to Page. Kara. Morgan. Leia. Oh. Page gets it. 3:36. 51-41. Back to Kara. Over to Morgan. 14 on the shot clock. Over to Leia. Nichols with it. Gets the rebound. Blondo with it. Morgan's going to get called.
Number 24, Gracie Blondo. 21, Morgan.
3 minutes left. This is that one. Gets that one. 42. Morgan with it. Kara with it. Leia with it. 2:47. Technically, you got 5 possessions if you could run the clock all the way down. All right, 2:47, 51-42. .219. 22 on the shot clock. Nichols. No shot. Traveled. Okay. Kara with it. Morgan with it. Nichols with it.
Use the clock. Use the clock.
Woo! 1:42 left in this one. 53-44. All right. Oh. I missed the basket. 53-44. They got a bunch of fouls to give. Into Page. .134. Blondo fires, doesn't drop. Five. 1:23 left. So
Timeout called before the foul. 30-second timeout. Correction, a full timeout.
28 seconds on the shot clock. It's a three possession game if you're able to do that, but we know better. Cle Elum's got a bunch of fouls to give to try and get the ball back. They have a lot more people here rooting for the Warriors. A little bit closer to Cle Elum, but still, doesn't matter. Right now, girls got to play some good basketball against a quality team. Cle Elum isn't going anywhere. They're trying to burn clock. Yep. 1:16 now.
30 seconds. You got 30 seconds.
Morgan with it. So now there's
That was the third foul.
so Nichols has her second foul, along with her 19 points. Morgan with it. We know they're going to fight about it. Jump ball.
Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go.
Let it go! Wow. So she's going to the line now.
Kara back.
54-44, 103. Nichols with it. No. $50 seconds. Yeah, it was in. Yeah. Gets that one. Do it on 12? Yeah, 12. That'll be her fourth. So 44.4 seconds left. Paige will be at the line, shooting free throws again.
Somebody's back.
Doesn't get that one to drop. Gets that one. Coleman with it. Coleman. Nichols. So 26.9. Morgan will be at the line. One here she gets to take. Gets that one as well. 25 seconds. $57-48.
Full timeout.
17.1, 57-48. They are going to foul immediately. And we'll be going back to the line, see how it goes. Coach has drawn up what she wants to see for the inbound play. But like I said, pretty certain they're going to get fouled immediately. Sent down to the line, and hopefully they sink them both. All right, Bears on the inbound. Page with it. They're called a foul now. Not sure who they're calling that one on. That'll be her fourth. So Paige will be on the line shooting two. Doesn't get the first one. 10.8 seconds. Gets that one. 58-48. Coleman with it. Galando. Nichols. And that is it, folks. 58-48. Bears district champions. They're going to cut down a net. Cle Elum, tough competitors. Nichols, Galando. Coleman sank a three ball for him. Actually two, I guess. Good team. Could be fun to see them at state. And they're setting up the ladders on both ends. So we're going to go back and forth and see if we can capture as much of this as we possibly can. See who's gets to go first. Oh, they're gonna do the picture first. Picture first. Congratulations, ladies. Ah.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the Brewster Lady Bears.
District champions. Good to see you, Mike. Good. How are you doing? On to state.
Both teams are going to state, so I'm curious where they're going to seed them.
Well, you look at the margin, that's the margin that the Bears jumped out to in the first quarter.
Right.
And they
Yep.
won by that margin.
Right. Exactly. So.
I'm a dispassionate basketball. My dad was a ref.
Oh, okay.
I see the game quite as emotional.
Right.
Well, because he'd pick it apart even after he quit reffing, and I saw it right from the start.
Right.
Yeah. Well, good game.
It is. It is. This is what you want to see before you go to state. You don't want to have a blowout.
Someone in the crowd was like, well, how come we just can't push right through? I was like, because now we're playing really good teams.
Right. Yep.
This isn't a big score.
Right.
For basketball, this is actually a low scoring game.
Yep.
one everyone went, I didn't think of that. And I was like, well, you're good.
Nope, very true.
Yeah, these are good teams.
They are. And this is, I like this because our league sucked overall.
We only have an hour and 15. So.
All right, talking to my friend Michael Starkovich and catching up and talking about what we want to see for these teams as they go head to state. And just a lot of, it's awesome to see them win this thing and be district champions. Berkeley's mom and Mariah's mom, Mariah, Berkeley's mom, Mariah, and their mom. So that's their little family out there. Morgan did an excellent job tonight. So did Berkeley. A lot of fun to see them. It'd be fun to see how they do as they head towards state, where they're going to be when it's all said and done. Tomorrow we'll know. Tomorrow we will have the state seating committee tell us where we're going to be. They're going to tell us where Cle Elum's going to be. It's going to be a good game, or a good. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun to see these teams. I expect to see both of them in Spokane. Honestly, I just can't imagine them not both ending up in Spokane. They're both quality teams, well coached, played really well, and this is good competition. This is what you want to see for this and prepping to go to the next level, which is the state regional round. You know, we're not going to be playing these super easy teams. It's going to be, we're playing some of the best teams out there. And there's my granddaughter with Berkeley, and my other granddaughter with her grandma. So Berkeley and Tracy and my granddaughter, the one that I get to run around with and play with, which I have to say, I think you guys have heard me say this when she was first born. Lizette was, you know, the ladies, oh, they're so cute, and I'm like, it's just not, something wrong with me. I don't feel all bubbly inside. But as she got personality and we started playing and having fun, I loved it. She is awesome, and I love playing with Lizette. And then the next one coming up, I know what's happening in a few years. I'm going to be her favorite. She's going to come to Pop first. But, it's neat to see family and see them all get together and get to spend some time together. So I think that's the first time Berkeley's had a chance to see the little ones. So that's like, Pop, save me. Jasmine is the other little one. Anyway, with Tracy. Well, folks, I'm gonna film a little bit more, just because it's nice to have this. So there's other cousins out there. We've got Grace and Hylea, who are cousins as well as Mariah as Morgan and Berkeley. So it's fun to have two sets of cousins out there, and I love it. But anyway, this was a good game, good competition, a lot of fun to see, and like I said, it'll be interesting to see where they all end up when it's all said and done. Paige had 25 points. 25 points. Morgan only had 5, which is unusual for her. She usually has a number higher than that. But, Berkeley had 7. Kara had 9. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. There's the grandparents with their little ones, which is awesome. Oh, it's good to see. It's good to see. All right, folks. Well, unless I see anybody else I can pick on out here, I think I'm going to call it and get myself packed up. So thanks again, folks, for watching with us. Appreciate everybody.